And staying on our campaign, communities situated downstream of highly polluted Offin and the Pra rivers are paying dearly for activities of illegal mining. The main water sources of residents of Beposo, Supomdunkwa, Bokope and Atribwanda, among others in the Shamar district of the Western region, have been destroyed by illegal miners who have pitched camps upstream in Ashanti, Central and Western regions. My colleague Ohiming Teria visited the area and has more in this report.
My trip took me to Atribwanda, a farming community situated downstream of the main Pra River in the Shamar district of the Western region. The mainstay of residents here is crop and vegetable production, fishing and basket weaving. Residents depend on the Pra River for their livelihood as they use water from the stream for household chores, including bathing, irrigating crops and fishing activities. Like Beposo, Supomdunkwa and Bokope, the community, with a population of about 1,000 residents, is feeling the negative impact of illegal mining activities. The river has been polluted and its color turned milky. The Offin River is a major tributary of the main Pra River, which enters the Gulf of Guinea in nearby Shamar in the Western region. At 6 a.m., children, some as young as 2 years, are seen taking their bath in this stream before school. One of them is Andrews Techi, a JHS2 student. As a practice, he and other children in this community take their shower in the stream every morning. This has become a routine for Andrews and many children in this community.
When we wake up, this water that day we come and bath. We don't have water, that is why we came here and bath.
As a first-time visitor, I wondered why these kids would use dirty brownish water from the much polluted Pra River to wash down. It is obvious turbidity in the water is extremely high, above the Environmental Protection Agency's recommended limit. It is common to see Pra and other river bodies affected by illegal mining, where harmful chemicals such as mercury are used in this state. Residents in communities along the River Pra, such as this community, Beposo, Atribwanda and others, say they have been impacted negatively by the activities of illegal miners. River Pra is highly polluted. Though Talogana in 2016 commissioned a mechanized water project to supply residents of Atribwanda with clean drinking water, residents can no longer get wholesome water for their household needs due to equipment breakdown. They say the problem has persisted for several years. Assemblyman for New Junction Amisa Krombo Kokope electoral area, Alpha Justice Wonche, laments the situation.
Yes, this is the only source of water. From, let's say, 1.5 years, 2 years, they all bath. At this point, early in the morning, you see them, no matter how the weather, if it is even chilled weather or if it is hot weather, this same river that they bath in before going to school.
The practice is impacting negatively on health of residents, especially children. Authorities at the Community Health-Based Planning Services Chief Compound say residents are plagued with malaria, cough, and waterborne diseases such as scabies, diarrhea, and bilharziasis. The assistant headmaster of the local Atribwanda DA Primary and JHS, Kwasiapia, revealed school children have been asked not to bath in the stream because of dangers posed by chemicals used in Galamsey operations.
We have been fetching this water, we have been drinking it all the time. When the Galamsey started the Galamsey work, we stopped. We have stopped the children from taking their bath at the riverside because there are some chemicals that Galamsey people use, which is affecting them. In fact, it gives them some diseases. If you could observe, plenty of the children have some scars in their hair. It is through this river that they have been taking their bath in.
Unfortunately, that directive is yet to be adhered to by Andrews and several other children who have no alternative water source. The assemblyman, Mr. Woncha, is not only passionate about the situation, but also concerned with the negative impact of illegal mining activities on communities downstream.
It is very heartbreaking. It is very, very, very heartbreaking because there is a saying in Akan proverb, we are not happy with the activities of this Galamsey up there, and we are suffering from the consequences of it. We are urging the president and then the MPP government to in fact fast-track things in order to prevent those people in these water bodies.
The challenges of affected communities such as Atrebuana are compounded by flooding. Residents here blame illegal mining operations upstream that have either blocked the waterways or changed the course of the stream. One of the areas affected by the flood is a football pitch, which serves as the main training ground for the under-13 and 17 teams in the community. The community, until now, has been nurturing talents to feed Azakis and other teams.
Behind me is a football pitch. This, until now, serves as home of a football club born and bred in this community called Pra Babies.
The flood means players cannot practice here. One of them is Emra Abebio Jr.
Yopun schooler, ne abene ababe train. Udu Sundays, ne yo coach abene. Yakwa kobo match. That time, the man into me and bobol. Ted me and bobol udu match ne yakwa. Yabosa into me yambo. Children soon and son you tumne in Konya bobol.
This is the only source of recreation center we have in our community here. But look at the activities of the Galamsey that has caused the water to overflow its banks to this level.
Former acting district physical education coordinator for Shamar district, Kwesi Apia, says this is affecting the nurturing of players in the community.
It's going to affect them, because we train on the field.
The impact is directly.
Dr. Anthony Osei-Chumesi is an environmental engineer and a senior lecturer at the Kumasi Technical University. He has published extensively in several international journals on water resource management in Ghana. He warned communities downstreams affected by Galamsey face dire consequences of flooding, water shortage, among others.
The moment you create those pits, you change the course of flow of river in those areas. Now, you have put some impediments, for example, you have put embankments. So it means that all those areas which those embankments are, you are creating artificial flooding. The impact is directly. It's not that maybe because they don't live around the area. They will have these flooding effects.
Residents of Atrebuana, Bokokope, Supom Dungwao and Beposo are banking their hopes on President Akufo-Addo to help change their narrative by putting a stop to illegal mining operations.
If the president and then the MPP government tighten up situations in order to prevent those corrupt people who have been corrupting our environment, who have been causing harm to the water bodies, for us, we will be very happy.
Until government reacts positively, residents can only hope. From Atrebuana in the Shamar district of the Western region, for Joy News, my name is Ohimin Teria.
That's for our No to Galamsey campaign. You can still join the discussion with the hashtag No to Galamsey.